Hello guys. So in this video we will add all the features that we need to add for the counties and for the cities and for the freeways. So here in our MXD we are going to start to draw all these counties in Southern California. So we are going to hide the cities, the freeways, and the Orange County cities, and we only going to keep California and counties. So in order to start editing, make sure that you have your editing session started, and we are going to choose the counties, and we are going to draw the counties from here. So one of the things I want you to know is that there is an easy way to draw the connected polygons other than the snapping as we used in the previous video. We can actually come here and check these options here. So these options here, it tells you that here you can draw a regular polygon, and here you can draw the polygon is gonna be a rectangle, and here's gonna be a circle, and also the circle you can right click here and say radius, and you can enter the radius of this circle to be however you want. So we can, for example, add 50,000, and these values here you enter is the what the map units is. So the map units here is meters, so these values will be in meters. So 50,000 meters will be 5 kilometers, and this is our circle created with a radius of 5 kilometers. And here's the option for ellipse. Same thing, you can create an ellipse instead of a circle, and you can also, while you're drawing it, you can right click and select the radius or the direction, and the direction shows what direction this ellipse will go and how far it will be based on the value you enter. And here a freehand polygon. A freehand polygon is like when you draw your polygon, I'm not actually clicking on anything, I'm just moving my mouse, and when I double click anywhere, this polygon will be closed and draw for me. And if you have the polygon or any feature selected on your map and you press delete on your keyboard, it will be deleted. So right now I'm just showing you the different options right here to show you what can we use it for. So I'm gonna select this one and delete it, and this is a selecting tool to select any feature you want, and to start to draw again you need to come and click here. So we checked the freehand, let's check the autocomplete, and I'm going to use the autocomplete right now to draw San Diego. Let me show you how the autocomplete work. So for example, instead of me going and try to snap on the lines and make sure that I'm touching the line, I can actually start to draw San Diego from here. Let me zoom to San Diego a little bit more. So I can start drawing from inside any other polygon and take my line all the way right here. So keep in mind that my first line is inside another polygon, and I am drawing. And I'm going to end my drawing. It's also good to enable the snapping here for the vertex. I want to make sure that I'm touching the vertex, but I'm gonna double click here, and once I double click here, what will happen is this polygon will be created matching these edges here without me doing anything, without me actually trying to snap to the edges of the other counties. It will be automatically matching any other edges of any other counties. So this is a really great tool to use while you are drawing your counties. Is the autocomplete polygon and the autocomplete freehand. Let's see what the autocomplete freehand does. So let's go for another area, and let's try to draw Ventura County by coming and use autocomplete freehand. You have to be very careful when you use the freehand because you don't actually click on the vertices, you just move the mouse on the line. So let me show you how this works. So when I start from here, I am moving, and now I'm moving my mouse. I'm just moving my mouse. I'm trying to be very careful how I move it. I'm not clicking at all, I'm just moving my mouse. This is a freehand. So this is a good tool to use if you have a really curved lines, not straight lines. See, it doesn't work as good on a straight lines, but I got it right, kind of. So now I have my polygon freehand here. So this is one of the two main tips to use while you are drawing your polygons. Also, at any point, if you made a mistake by making some mistakes and you wanted to delete the entire sketch and start again, you can right click anytime and say delete sketch. Or if you have one wrong vertex by mistake, you can just right click on it and say delete vertex, and you can right click on this vertex as well and say delete vertex and continue your drawing without any problem. And now I will let you draw the counties, and we will come back after we finish drawing all the counties in Southern California to draw the cities in Orange counties and the freeways in Los Angeles. So now we are going to draw Orange County cities. So we are going to disable California, disable the counties, and enable Orange County cities raster image and the Orange County cities feature class. And then we're going to zoom to this area here. And we're going to create a bookmark for it. Let's call it Orange County. And we have two polygons already. So we are gonna just draw all the other polygons with the same way we draw the counties polygon. As you see here, it looks very beautiful and it's very connected, and every single city is separated from the other one and no overlap on the other ones, and all that because of using the autocomplete feature and the freehand to make it easier to just make the mouse go over the line. The next thing we will do is add cities points on top of each of this cities. So try to make it in the middle as much as possible. So one here, here, here. And see, this is one of the reasons we need to disable the snapping, because it keeps snapping to the edge of the lines. I want to disable the snapping, and I just make my mouse free, snap, snap, and keep adding all the other cities. Okay, great. I think I got all of them. Here's one more, the last one. And now we finished all the counties in Southern California. We finished Orange County cities, and we finished adding all the points for our cities. Our map is getting better and better, so the last thing we will do is to draw our freeways. And to draw our freeways, let's hide the cities, let's hide Orange County cities, and enable or view LA freeways and the freeways. And let's zoom to this one also so we have a good extent for it. So what we will do here is we are going to draw freeway lines on top of all the red freeways. And as you remember, we already drew two lines here before, but it's not very visible because the symbology is not good. So for now, I'm just going to change the symbology to make it blue. And make it a little bit thick, 2.5, so I can see it. Now it looks a little bit better. And I'm gonna just start to draw all the lines. One of the things I want you to keep in mind that it's always better to have your vertex snapping while you are drawing your freeways, and the reason for that is because we are going to use these lines we are drawing right now and this freeway network to create our network analysis. So when you create a network analysis, it's always better to have a great, nice, clean data. Clean data for network analysis means that the lines is connected on the intersections and they all connected on one vertex. So remember, when we draw the line from here to here, we make sure that we have a snapping for the endpoint. So here I have a snapping for the vertex, and I will start to draw the other freeways. And also keep in mind that you need to have a vertex in every intersection. So here I will make sure that when I draw my lines, I have a vertex here and here and here, and every single intersection I have at least one vertex. And the last thing to keep in mind is make sure that your lines is not continuing. So for example, I don't want you to keep drawing lines like this and keep going like that. No, that's not right. I want you to draw a line and then end it right here, and then start another one and keep going, and end it right here and start another one and keep going, and end every segment separately. So don't try to go and draw the entire lines as a network. Try to draw it as segments, every single segment separated from the other segments. So I'll let you go and draw your lines, and I'm gonna do the same. Okay, great. I think I finished all the red freeways I have here. As you noticed, you might not notice, but I changed the color of the lines to black, and I make it more thick so I can see where's the areas I finished and where the areas I didn't finish yet. But I finished all of them, and now we have, let's hide all our raster data and our base map. We have our Southern California freeways. We have the counties of Southern California. And we have Orange County cities. We can change the color here to differentiate between them. Let's make it red for now. And we have the cities of Orange County. So right now our map looks much better. We created all this data on our own. And in the next video, we will try to add the attribute data for these features using the values in this raster data. And what I want you to do is to make sure that you save your edits and save your MXD before we go to the next video. Thank you.